With temperatures soaring into the 90s this weekend, Dayton Air Show organizers are reminding visitors to come prepared for the heat. 2 News reporter Whitney Williams is live at the Dayton International Airport with how crews are getting ready to keep everyone safe and cool. Good morning, Whitney.
Yes, good morning, Kajaysha. Well, it seems as though it's not a Dayton Air Show unless we face those high temperatures and you are just scorching from the heat. So this year is no different. We are facing those temperatures that are going to be hitting the 90s this weekend, and there's even a heat advisory for tomorrow. But there are certain things that we can do to make sure that we minimize the effects of this particular heat. We spoke with a flight nurse, Jessica Oakley, who says that hydration will be key this weekend, even before you get to the air show. Attendees can also bring sealed or empty water bottles, which can be refilled at multiple water stations throughout the venue. And Oakley also suggests wearing light, loose-fitting clothing and avoiding dark colors. To help guests stay cool, misting stations will also be set up throughout the venue. With extreme heat in the forecast, heat exhaustion and heat stroke are serious concerns as well. So pay attention to symptoms like dizziness, nausea, or lack of sweating, and don't hesitate to seek medical help if needed.
Stay away from the alcoholic beverages, sugary sodas, things like that. They taste good, but they actually can dehydrate you. If you are starting to feel faint or anything, look for anybody in a red t-shirt. They're going to be able to get EMS to you to get you to one of those tents for help.
Coming up in the next half hour, we will have even more tips on how to navigate the heat this weekend, especially if you are coming out to the Dayton Air Show. Reporting live from the airport, I'm Whitney Williams with 2 News Today.
With extreme heat expected, air show organizers are urging visitors to take precautions, from hydration tips to where you can find help if you feel sick. And 2 News reporter Whitney Williams is live at the air show right now with what you need to know to stay safe in the sun this weekend. Whitney, it looks like you have a visitor with you right now, actually.
Yes, good morning, Kajaysha. I'm here with Scott Buchanan. He is the chair of the board here at the Dayton Air Show, and he's going to be sharing with us how you can navigate this heat, especially if you're going to be coming out to the air show this weekend. Good morning, Scott. Thank you for joining me.
Thanks for having us.
So first of all, I just want to know, how are you guys preparing to handle this heat, especially with the crowd that you're expecting?
So we have cooling stations, plenty of drink stations. If there is anybody that needs care for the heat, we have plenty of EMS and stations out here all over the grounds. Big things, just hydrate before you come out and have a good time.
And I know that you guys also have medical teams and EMS on call. How do people access those particular personnel?
Stations on certain parts of the grounds, easily located, or there'll be folks roaming around as well, and just grab somebody. But they're pretty identifiable on the grounds there.
And you were telling me that from the time 9 o'clock hits, here is going to be, this is the calm before the storm, but here is going to be absolutely crazy.
It will be good.
So kind of tell me, what tips do you have for people who it will be their first time coming to the Dayton Air Show?
Come out early, beat the crowd a little bit, and there's plenty to go out and walk around and see, plenty of static displays. Just get out here early and enjoy the show.
What is your biggest tip in terms of tickets, traffic, managing traffic, parking?
Traffic should be a piece of cake. Just pay attention to the signage for the tickets that you have. And then as far as tickets, if you don't have them yet, DaytonAirShow.com, or we'll have QR codes here at the gates. You can scan them at the gates and buy them at the gates as well.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Scott. So if you want to find more information about tickets, you can visit our website at WDTN.com. And you heard it from Scott. If you're planning to come down to the air show, try to get here as early as possible so that you beat that rush. Reporting live from the air show, I'm Whitney Williams with 2 News Today.
Well, the 2025 Dayton Air Show officially kicks off today, and they're expecting the crowds to start in just a couple of hours. And 2 News reporter Whitney Williams joins us live at the Dayton International Airport. Whitney, what is it looking like right now where you are? I see you have another guest with you. Yes. Well, I mean, right now, good morning, Kajaysha. What we're seeing right now is the calm before the storm. So no attendees are actually here as yet. They will be arriving when the gates open at 9 o'clock this morning. But so far, we have like event staff in and around the area putting those last minute touches on things. With me, I have Ken with the Dayton Air Show. Good morning, Ken. Thank you for joining me.
Good morning.
So we know that with large crowds, we are still next to a commercial airport. We have this large event that's going to be going on for the next 2 days. Safety is a major priority. So we were speaking about this air boss position. What exactly is the air boss responsible for?
So Kelly Hudson is our air boss, and she is responsible for the skies over us. So she'll be coordinating traffic with the Dayton Control Tower so that we can have commercial planes taking off and landing. And then the air show performers, she's in charge of the air show during that time. So she's going to tell the performers when to take off, when to go out and circle, to wait, and then when to come in and do their performance, and then when to leave. She has control over all of the fire services on site, all of the law enforcement, the medical team. She's the boss. She's the air boss.
Yeah, that's a pretty big responsibility, especially with all of those air show acts. Let's talk a bit more about that. I know we have over 10 air show acts. Some of them are new, some of them we haven't seen in a couple of years. Tell me a bit about the new acts that people can expect.
We're really excited for so many of these things. We have a mini jet. It's a teeny tiny little jet, barely big enough to fit one person in, that's going to do some incredible aerobatics. We have a wing walker back. She's going to start inside the plane and then she's going to get out and walk on the wings of the plane. That's going to be amazing. We have, of course, the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds. That's everyone's favorite. But also we have something for everyone. So if you're into military aircraft, we have that. If you're into civilian aircraft, we have that. We're also going to have the Goodyear blimp. It's out there, right there.
Yes,
how about that?
Yes.
The Goodyear blimp is on static display and will be flying as part of the show.
Very cool.
We have the Wright B Flyer that's going to be here. So we're going to go from the beginning of aviation all the way up through the jets.
Yes.
So.
And we have quite a few displays already here on the ground. What are some highlights that people should really pay attention to or put on their to-do list when they come here to see?
Well, there is so much to see. There's over 100 static aircraft on display. So you're going to want to get here as soon as possible. Gates are going to open at 9 o'clock. There's already a few folks in line out there. So we're ready for them. There's so much to see and do.
Yeah.
There's, as I said, the aircraft, but we have almost 100 displays, including aviation, some new things that are coming in aviation, personal aviation, drone information, there and interactive displays. There's something for everyone. You're going to want to see that. You won't want to miss like the A400 over here, the Luftwaffe. That's all the way from Germany. It's the German Air Force is in town. We have a C5 Galaxy. That is a huge, massive plane that you'll want to see. You'll be able to go right inside the plane. You'll be able to talk to pilots and crews for all of the planes. So we're super excited. It's Air Show weekend.
Yes, it's Air Show weekend. And for more information about how you can get tickets, visit our website at WDTN.com. Reporting live from the Air Show, I'm Whitney Williams with 2 News Today.
And the 51st Dayton Air Show kicks off today, and there's so much this year for you to do and see, especially if you're seeking a thrill. 2 News reporter Whitney Williams joins us live from the airport with the Sky Soldiers helicopter rides. Whitney, you have your 4th guest out there right now. Or is this 3? This is 3.
Yes, good morning, Kajesha, and a very cool guest too. I'm here with Eric Downing, and he's the CEO of Army Aviation Heritage Foundation, and he also flies these helicopters. Good morning, Eric, and thank you for joining me.
Good morning. I'm happy to do it.
Of course. So tell me a bit about these helicopters. There's a fleet of them. You guys can't see it, but it's right across this field. There's a fleet of them. Tell me exactly, why is it so historic to fly in one of these?
So we're a charitable organization that operates a fleet of about 10 helicopters, and we maintain these Vietnam-era machines in the same condition that you would have found them in the military during that era. We have Cobra attack helicopters where we give people rides one-on-one, and then the Huey, you can go 10 at a time. And so it's sort of a bucket list experience for a lot of people, and they come for a number of different reasons. Some come to experience what their fathers or another sibling perhaps did in Vietnam. Others just come from the exciting experience, and you're going to be able to get on this aircraft with the doors open and your feet in the breeze and fly around for 15 minutes when you come and join us for an experience.
That's very cool. So I bet you get a lot of first-timers who've never flown on a helicopter before. What do you have to tell people who may be a bit scared to do this?
We do. We get people that have a lot of experience, people with no experience at all, and they come and we brief them very thoroughly, and it's a very safe experience. There's literally thousands of people that do it a year, and nobody comes back without a big smile on their face.
And we were speaking earlier, and you guys have been doing this for about over 10 years with the Dayton Air Show. Why is it it's so important that you fly these historic helicopters in Dayton at the air show?
Well, it's a very big event, and it's got a lot of different kinds of aircraft, and we have the opportunity to help people experience the Vietnam era aircraft and the Cold War aircraft, and we think it's very, very important to honor the service of the veterans that flew these aircraft, as well as share that experience with others.
All right, thank you so much, Eric. Well, if you're looking for that thrill and you want to ride in one of these historic helicopters, you have to make your way down here to the Dayton Air Show. It's going to be running today and tomorrow. Gates open at 9 o'clock this morning, and organizers say it's better for you to get here early so you can see and do everything that you want to do. For ticket information, visit our website at WDTN.com. Reporting live from the Air Show, I'm Whitney Williams with 2 News Today.